Alright, so today I'm showing you guys the top 3 best apps for recording phone calls. Actually, I'm gonna also show you guys the default setting to record phone calls as well, which is actually the best, I think, in my opinion, because it's integrated. You don't have to download any apps for it, and it just works seamlessly. If you guys can do a setting on your phone that where you don't have to install a third-party app, I definitely recommend it. It's gonna obviously work better since it was made with the system. So before I begin, guys, I'm going to show you that method, and also a disclaimer, guys, just letting you guys know that some countries, and actually most countries that I know of at least, it does prohibit you from recording a phone call unless you do let the other person know, or the other party know, that's on the line with you. So keep that in mind by recording a phone call. Depending where you're at, look up your own laws. But in most places, if you guys record a phone call without notifying or letting the other party know that the phone call is being recorded, that is against the law. So just be aware of that. So this is only for educational purposes only. And now we can move on with the video. So these 3 apps you guys should be able to find inside the playlist. Video is purposely specifically for Android only. So the first one is Cube ACR. You might actually have you install Cube ACR Helper once you guys open up, configure it, call recorder, and automatic. So I'm actually going to hold on here, and we're going to click on app info just so you guys see the full name and picture of the app. So that's that one right there. And here is this one right here, hashtag call recorder. Okay, so once you guys install those 3 apps, first off, if we do get a phone call, you can see the call recorder does come up where it gives you like a little control, so I could kind of mute and all that. So let me show you right here. And first off, if I want to mute, as you look in the bottom, mute. Oh wait, oh, that's a reminder, my bad. We actually go to right here, mute, and you see how it mutes on the bottom. I'm gonna unmute it. So it's kind of like a little control thing, which I thought was pretty cool. You search up different numbers here as well. You can move that to the side. Click this to bring it back up. So you see the default one is this little green thing right here. You click onto it, and then it's gonna start recording. That's as simple as that. This only works with the default, like if someone calls your phone number. This does not work for like WhatsApp or Skype. That's completely different. But if someone does call your phone number, they can easily screen record with that. You just go to your settings and search up like phone recording, and then that should come up. If you don't have any Android settings, it might just be because you're not on a later Android version. If you're on like an Android, it does say to your SD card down here, as you see. But sorry if you guys didn't see that. But yeah, that's the first method. So like I said, if you don't have it, it just pretty much means that unfortunately your Android version just might be too low, so you might have to update your Android device. All right, so that's the first one. It does save to your SD card, so I'm actually going to go to my SD card and I'm going to find it. I'm going to show you how simple it is. All right, so all we want to do is just search our files. It might be a little different depending on what Android version and Android phone you have, but for me it's files. We're going to tap to open it up. And once you do that, we actually just go to audio on the right side. And then we can just scroll up here and click on the call recorder, and then it should be right here. And that's it. You can click onto it and play it.
And it's gonna start recording. It's as simple as
It sounds like that only because the phone is right here, so I have the other phone right next to it, so it was like kind of like, that's why it sounds like it's echoing. But normally it would not sound echoing. It would sound exactly how it sounds on the phone call.
It only works with, does not work for like WhatsApp.
Okay, so you can see it's that simple and easy. You can share, do whatever you want. If you guys do want to delete it, go back and then just hold on to it. And then we can just click on the trash and then move one file to the trash. And there you guys go. So now what we're going to do is actually open up one of the apps. All right, I'm going to make another phone call, but I do recommend that you only have one of these apps installed, which I'm going to tell you my best one. But if you do have multiple call recording apps installed, it could kind of mess it up where like the audio is not recording properly. So keep that in mind. I'm going to show you how it's supposed to work. So I'm going to call myself back. I'm going to talk for like 10-20 seconds, and then I'm going to end the phone call and then show you how it works. So let me call myself right now. Okay, you see it's coming up. All right, so we click on answer. All right, so I'm just gonna say a couple words. Hello, hello, how are you? Yep, what's going on? Okay, take care. And then I'm gonna hang up. All right, so now I'm gonna do is you can see right there on all apps, it's gonna actually automatically do it for you. You obviously want to go into the app and configure it yourself. But you see in this app right here, it says complete a call, and this right here is the hashtag hashtag call one. So you see this one does have a lot of ads. Keep that in mind. So continue the app. Okay, and you see right here with your phone call right here, automatically records it as it comes in. Click on play. You might not be able to hear it, but yep, click on play, and then it's gonna play the phone call. And then if you guys want to delete it, you just want to hold on to it, and then you can click on right here. You can't see it, but there's like a delete button, and then click on that's share. So we actually go to here and then click on delete. All right, now it's deleted. You also can click on like make a call, and it'll bring you right to your keypad and make a phone call. So on the second one, this one right here, you see automatically you just record that phone call. Tap on play. So you might not be able to hear it, like I said, just because of the fact mainly that I have multiple of these here going on. So as long as the audio does not record if you have multiple phone record apps at the same time. And then the last one. So this one is my favorite. I'm going to make a separate video on this app specifically because it does work on like, well, I didn't try Skype, but it does work on like WhatsApp. So I'll make a separate video for that. But yeah, this one actually does work on WhatsApp, which is pretty cool. So you don't use the helper. That's just to help this, make that work. But click onto it. And you see this also recorded. It gives also the name. So it's a little more integrated because it gives like the name of the contact while the other two apps don't. Click onto it. And there we go. It plays the recording. So that's about it, guys. These are the 3 apps that I would recommend. If you do a regular phone call, just use the integrated app or use the integrated setting like I did, like I first showed you. That's if you have it. If you don't have it, then just use one of these third-party apps. So stay tuned for the how to record phone calls and video calls on WhatsApp. And if you have any other video suggestions, let me know down below. Also, I showing you guys right here that does work for WhatsApp. Also work on phone calls as well. Also want you guys to know if it's not recording, you cannot hear the sound. I don't know why, but with me personally, if it keeps doing it and you cannot hear the sound at all, what I do is actually turn off my phone. I turn my back on my phone, and that fixes the issue. So if you can't hear anything in the audio, just turn off your phone and turn it back on, and that should fix it.
Hello. Hi.
So before the audio wasn't working, I turn it back on, and then the audio works. It's weird for my phone. I don't know, because like when I play some videos, sometimes like they just like don't load. But if I turn off my phone, turn it back on, I guess it starts loading. So maybe the RAM gets cleared up. I guess when you turn it off and turn it back on the phone, it resets the RAM, which allows the videos and audio and everything to work properly. So just a suggestion. Also, guys, lastly, I just want to say I did notice that some screen recorders might cause an issue where, like, for example, this app right here, the Cube ACR or the other apps are not working, like not picking up any audio recordings. So just keep that in mind that you might actually have to remove any screen recorders that you have. Usually the call recorder one, that hashtag call recording app I did have, that I showed you guys earlier in the video, that actually did pick up this app. From that app, it said it would not let me even use the app unless like I actually removed the D recorder, screen recorder. I do have other screen recorders and it works fine, but this was the this screen recorder did give me an issue using the call recording apps. So just keep that in mind. If you do have DU recorder installed, when you do install the hashtag call recording app, the second one I showed with like the orange background, it's gonna populate that if you have any like screen recording apps or if you have DU recorder app installed, it's gonna make you like delete it so that app can work. I guess this app uses like your phone log, even though I did turn off so I guess that's why it's not working. I did actually turn off that permission and it still like wouldn't work, so it was a little weird. So yeah, in order for me to actually get the call recording app to work, I did actually have to remove this remove this app. So just keep that in mind, guys. Some other apps, it might happen as well. So you might have to remove some screen recorders, these call recording apps to work. But yeah, catch you next one.